So LNG produces magnesium from alcohol fly ash, which is a waste product. The process uses all that, doesn't produce a waste. Because of the feedstock, it produces 60% less CO2 emissions, and therefore it's a very unique situation when you compare it to the rest of the market and what magnesium traditionally produces. Magnesium is one that's expanding every year because of the growth in aluminium cans. More importantly, of course, the aluminium sheet for cars and electric vehicles is even more important. And there's three other sort of areas that you would have heard probably about: the gigaplants that they're making for casting cars in one cast, so they don't have to put all the parts together, the chassis that is, and magnesium helps them do that. And of course, they need it in there as well. There's things like lithium batteries, replacement with a solid state magnesium battery, which Harvard came out with a report and said they could achieve that by 2030. That's some significant jumps in getting over the EV issues of charging. You talk 10 to 15 minutes to charge instead of up to an hour. You talk 6,000 cycles versus 1 to 2, and you talk a 30-year battery life versus lithium batteries, which can, as we know, can go up if they get too hot. We've got a fully underwritten rights issue by Woods Minette to raise $6 million, and we've previously done a placement of $12 million. So what that does is allows all our shareholders to participate in the rights issue as effectively on the same terms as the placement. Those terms are 4.5 cents and 1 for 15 offer. There is an additional entitlement if you want to invest more of up to 100%. We're looking at those stage 2 reports as they get produced. We're also looking to finalise some strategic investors in stage 3, which is the 100,000 tonne plan, and we would hope to be able to announce that within that time frame. That's basically up to 45% of the project that will be co-funded, and also some offtake agreements in there as well. We already have with that stage an approval for the land that just came through this week, and along with that, we're hopeful that in the next month we'll get the hydropower allocation coming out of the next Sarawak Dam. Very important because that makes half our energy source coming from hydropower and the other half coming from gas. So that greatly reduces our CO2 emissions, which are low anyway. We're at 100 million at the moment. They're around 100 million at 4.5 cents, which is what the rights issue has done at. We were trading up to 6 cents prior to announcing that. And we're talking 40 to 50 million from this commercial plant, the 10,000 tonne plant. So, you could easily conservatively put 10 times multiple on that and double your share price pretty easily.